What's up, family? It's Kyle King here, and today we're going to talk about systems, all right? I know I talk about systems often, but a question that I always get is, Kyle, there's Kajabi, there's ClickFunnels, there's Thinkific, there's all of these softwares out there that you would recommend for us to have, for us to be able to integrate within our business. What do I choose first? Do I get them all at the same time, or do I go in some type of sequence? So I'm gonna break it down really quickly. I want you to think about what happens at the beginning of your business. I mean, when you post something on social media, and let's get all the way back to your traffic source. The traffic sources are your LinkedIn, your YouTube, your Instagram, your Facebook, your podcast, all of those different things. When you lead people somewhere, what happens? Most times what happens is they get to a landing page, all right? You send them to a landing page, and then there's probably some type of opt-in form. You want them to do something. You want them to register, you want them to download something, you want them to join your email list, you want them to subscribe to your channel. Something specific happens, okay? So I want you to think about what are the specific actions that your potential client are taking at the beginning of the sales cycle. All right, so once they do that, then you capture their emails, you capture their name, you capture their phone number, or whatever the case may be, and then that goes to some specific place. It can go to a Google Sheet, it can go to an Excel spreadsheet, it can go to a CRM system. Now, once they go to that CRM system, what happens next? They probably have some type of trigger or tag, and then an email automation or a system works. So then there's emails going out specifically to that registration, specifically giving them access to that ebook, specifically giving them access to the course that they downloaded, or the masterclass, or the class, or whatever the case may be. There's an email chain or a text chain to confirm whatever the action that they took. Now, once they have this action, then there's something else, because we focus a lot on continuity models. There's potentially something else that happens. You want them to then do something else, whether it's open an email, whether it's join a course, whether it's get in the Facebook group, whether it's respond to something else happens. Based upon that behavior, based upon that action, there's another tag, there's another trigger, there's something else that takes place. When you think about all of these different steps, you're going to need a system for all of those steps. You're going to need a way for them to, a landing page, a way for a landing page to be developed. That could be ClickFunnels, that could be Thinkific, that could be lead pages, that could be Kajabi, that could be a lot of different pages. Then you're going to need some way, when they insert their emails, that there's a trigger or there's some type of campaign that can be sent on their behalf, whether it's text or whether it's email. Now, if we're focusing on email, you could use Keep, you could use HubSpot, you could use ActiveCampaign, you could use MailChimp, you could use ConvertKit. Now, if it's a text message, you could use Twilio, you could use Just Call, you could use the Community app, you could use a lot of different text apps as well, okay? So that's another system. And now when you think about the consistency, now you're gonna need some type of CRM system. You could leverage a lot of the different tools out there. So when you think about at the front end of your business, all right, and when you're setting the foundation, when you're building the foundation of your business, what software would Kyle recommend the best? I believe in Kajabi. I think it's an amazing tool. I've leveraged Kajabi, I leverage ClickFunnels, I leverage HubSpot, I leverage a lot of different tools. But if I was an early entrepreneur that didn't want to invest thousands of dollars at the beginning because I wasn't generating that revenue, I would leverage Kajabi. And I'll put the link below to get a Kajabi page. They have a 14-day trial. And the reason why is because they have the email automations. They have the CRM systems. They have the landing page templates. They already have built-in email automation tools. They already have course platforms. They already have a webinar funnel pages. They already have the different things that I'm communicating now, so you'll be able to leverage that. You'll be able to see how much time people are in your courses. You'll be able to see who's opened your emails, what emails have bounced, what emails have been unsubscribed to. Now, when you're thinking about other tools to power up with Kajabi, I definitely recommend Stripe. I definitely recommend Zapier, and then I definitely recommend ActiveCampaign as well, because it just allows you more freedom and essentially more of a deep dive into what your business is allowing you to do and understanding your customers as well, okay? So when we think about a system, I want you to think about every single step, every single piece that is going to happen after you post on your traffic source. What are all of the steps that are going to take until you lock in your customer, and then also the experience that happens after you already have your customer? When you think about that, there's systems. There are systems with all of those different steps, But if you can minimize the amount of systems to be able to have 1 or 2 or 3, it's going to be able to help you accelerate your business. So hopefully that answers your question, and I'll see you guys next video.